know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Capricorn, you guys got Cat Spirit, Claim Your Independence. Number 13. It's so weird because like we have different energies here. We have independence here, and then we have a commitment or relationship here. So I think someone's going towards a transition in life. We have like commitment here, independence here, and then the transition right in between. So I feel like somebody here could be headed towards a higher level of commitment. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. I think it's willingly, obviously, but yeah, I think that's what's going on. I think there's some sort of transition into a higher level of commitment, that someone's going from being like very independent to maybe into some sort of commitment here. And it is a new beginning, but with this person. So that's what I'm getting. Let's pull more on this, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, what I'm getting with this read is like someone is being kind of pressured into a higher level of commitment. And this could be you, Capricorn, or someone you're attached to. So like, you know, take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But I'm getting like someone here feels like they're being kind of forced into like a commitment. Like, because I see here like maybe even 2 breakups have occurred. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of like, even this could have happened twice, like that somebody has broken up, or like that the relationship hasn't worked out, and still at the end we have like somebody being like, no, let's get back together, let's work this out, let's like put this back together, we can do this. And it says here that like somebody has a really big choice to make, somebody has a really big decision. So I'm gonna try to guide whoever this is. Like, I don't know who this is, who doesn't know what they want in a sense, but I think it's not that this person doesn't know what they want. Like I misspoke. This person does know what they want. And I'm gonna be really honest here. If you are about to like head into a marriage, or you're about to head into a relationship with someone and you're not 100% sure, like you don't feel it with your body, your mind, your soul, then this is not the right person for you. And the fact that there's like 2 breakups here indicate to me that this person like gets sure, but might like chicken out for convenience or fear. But I think in reality, if like 2 people were to be honest here, this commitment is not right. It's not right. It's not right. Because it's kind of like, I feel like somebody being like, but it's okay, it's gonna be fine, like that it's okay that we broke up twice. That's what happens in relationships, like you break up. I feel like someone's trying to be like, push another person into it. Could be this Queen of Wands. We have fire here, so we have Aries, Leo, Sag. Or it could be just the significant of a karmic, honestly. Queen of Wands in reverse could just be a karmic relationship. Maybe this is a karmic relationship. What is a karmic relationship? It's a relationship where like you never get to like fruition. It never comes to like, the relationship stays in the same mode that it always is in. Because like 2 people, like, I'll be honest, like if you learn what you were supposed to learn from this karmic, then after the first breakup, that should have been it. But for some reason, someone goes back. And the Child card is here with the Tower in reverse, which tells me like this person has like this, the person that keeps going back or keeps changing their mind or can't make up their mind, they're very conflicted, and it has a lot to do with maybe their inner child. It could be like, again, maybe they don't have a lot of belief in like the fact that they can have all that they desire in this world. Because I can see here that like somebody here wants the star. They want like their dreams, their fantasies to come into fruition. I don't think this person is their dreams or their fantasy. It's like their reality. I just don't think that these 2 people are not on the same page. No, not at all. And this masculine, I think it's the masculine that, or whoever it is that is unsure and ends up breaking up, then goes back and then ends up breaking up again. See, like the decision to break up or to end this again puts them in balance. But then now I feel like they're at a second like breakup, and now we have the okay, it's like this is it. Like if I go back to talking to this person, it's either I commit to them or I leave forever. And this person doesn't know what to do. I feel like they're being pressured for some reason. Like I feel someone's pressuring them because like why don't they have a chance to make this decision? Like why is the hangman in reverse? Like why is it like this person has to make a decision now? It's like someone doesn't want this person to think too long, because if they were to think too long about it, they're afraid that it would go against them. So it's like, no, rush, like make this decision now. I really fucking don't like that at all. Like it's actually bothering me. Why would you want to pressure someone or rush somebody into a decision? I really don't like that. I'm actually feeling like pissed. And I think that could be how this masculine is feeling. Like, why is someone pressuring you to do something? Or why is someone not like giving you time to think? It's reminding me of these weddings that like, I know people who like, there's somebody in my family who got married, right? To somebody who didn't have like a, you know, they were they were not a citizen of the United States, right? So they really like rushed the marriage. Like my cousin went over there, and like the next week, like a couple days later, like her family wasn't even there. No one was there. And they were like, no, you got to get married today. Like, it's like before she could get her mind, she was like 17 too, she was young as shit. And it's like, oh, before she could wrap her mind around like what the fuck she was doing, they already had like the pen in her hand, and they already had the dress ready for her. They had like the decorations ready, like everything was already prepared. And you don't know how many people I know that this happens to. Like, unfortunately, like, yes, there are very successful marriages of people who like marry from different places. I'm not saying like, oh, you can't marry someone from another place. No, I'm saying like there are red flags, and you should look at the red flag. And if like there's a red flag with the person, it doesn't matter where they're from. They could be an alien from outer space. They can be literally anything, anybody. If you see a red flag, like that's a sign. And that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like there's been a red flag. I break up with this person. Something happens within me. I lose faith in myself. I lose faith in my dreams. I lose faith in my own ability, my own capability of doing shit. Could stem from the inner child, the root chakra, right? Like this very deep place within me. And I go back to this person. And I go back to this person. We break up again because I realize again, like this isn't right. I feel balanced again, and now I'm at this point where it's like, what do I do? I feel like if it was me, if someone was pressuring me, that's the thing. Like if someone was pressuring me, I would literally see that as a very big red flag. So if you're getting pressured or you feel like rushed, it's not even pressured, it's rushed. It's like time, like no, like time. And it's funny because in the meditative session, I was like, I feel like this is willingly, and I don't think this is willingly. I feel like it's pressure. I don't like it at all. Like, I don't like that the hangman is here, because it's kind of telling me like someone feels like rushed. And like you see somebody wants to think about it, somebody wants to make the right decision. This is a lifetime decision. Like getting married is not a fucking joke. It's like the person has to be ready, and not only ready, but be with the right person, you know? And it's kind of sad because I am getting that like this person's not ready, or this person just doesn't feel. I think like they're trying to tell this masculine or feminine, whoever's the one that doesn't know what to do, they're trying to tell this person like this is the only option, or this is the right option. Like they're trying to shed a light on like one of these lamps. They're like, make sure it's this one. And in reality, I feel like it's like when someone puts on makeup, right? It's like not real. Like, you know, like someone looks super beautiful with all this makeup on, but once you take the makeup off, it's kind of like this person's not the same. You know what I mean? And it's like, it is the same person, but it's not. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I feel like this whole reading is. It's like someone's dressed in this very pretty, it's reminding me of somebody that I talked to once. This is so like descriptive, but I'm gonna be honest. I was like, you know, you know when like people wear like fajas, I don't know how to say it in English, corsets and shit like that, and things to like keep their fat in and shit like that. There's somebody that I was talking to once, and it was a guy, and they ended up like undressing at one point, and it's like their body went from like, I don't know, it was like they were wearing like very like a corset or something, and like everything changed. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like their hair changed, their face changed, their body changed, like everything just went from like 100 to 0. Like I hate to say it like that, but it was just such a weird thing. It's like this person can have all this designer clothing and all these nice clothing, and then as soon as they took everything off, it was just like, it was honestly kind of horrifying in a sense. Like I hate to say it like that, but it's just like it wouldn't have been as horrifying if this person would have just like present themselves as they are, because then it's not such a drastic change. But the fact that this person like had so many things that were like fake on them, and like so much nice clothes and like jewelry and like all the shit that like covered up all this other shit, it kind of reminded me of makeup. Like same thing, like the imperfections are being covered up about this person. And I honestly am getting that for this person. So if I were you and I was the one being pressured, this might not resonate with everybody, but this is definitely for somebody, I would be very careful, because I kind of feel like this is like somebody who's disguising themselves in some sort of way. Like, you know, what makeup can do. You've ever seen those transformations of people? And I'm not saying like if you wear makeup, you're not a beautiful person. Like you can be a beautiful person and wear makeup, or you can be a beautiful person and wear a corset or whatever. I'm just saying, like, there's something being covered up here, and I don't like that. And that's kind of like what I was thinking about when my cousin married that person. It's like the cover up was that this person in reality, I don't think had any love for her. It was more of like a transaction. It was more of like, well, you know, this is going to help me in my future. I want to get to, you know, the United States. I want citizenship. And this is like my key. This is my golden ticket. So I'm not going to fuck it up. I'm going to present myself in like the best light, and I'm going to make sure, but I'm also going to make sure that this person has no time to think about what the fuck they're doing, so that I can like get in as quickly as possible. And you know, what happened to it's my mom's cousin actually. She ended up, you know, the guy ended up leaving her like 2 weeks into getting into the United States, and she was pregnant, and that was that. Like, she's never seen the dude again. So it's actually like really sad, because you know, we only have these like little seconds to make big differences in our lives. And the fact that they're being, I'll be honest, the fact that I feel like someone's being rushed here is why I feel like the biggest red flag. The other thing that I'm getting is like the fact that someone's being dressed up and put into like this perfect light, when in reality I feel like, you know, it's like no one's perfect and no one is, you know, I'm not saying that, but I'm just getting the fact that like somebody is kind of covering something up. Like, I don't like that either. So like, I'm getting 2 red flags from this. And then, I mean, another thing I'm getting is like, if you've broken up with this person once or twice already, it's already like there's something that you know is not right, like subconsciously, and maybe you can't name it in a real way, but there is something wrong here. So if your body's telling you no, like, listen to your fucking body, like, listen to it. It's telling you something. Like, I'm getting that strong for somebody here. So I really like hope that this reading gets to whoever they needs to get to. The Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of this deck. I don't think you're going to take this offer, but I think you might be kind of influenced to. And even if you were, I feel like this is not the right decision. Okay, like, they're telling you, like, don't take this choice. I'm full advice. Okay, so we have 2 that came out. I wasn't gonna take it at first, but I think I should actually, because there's something, this is bringing like another element to this read, which I didn't get, but now I'm getting. So a determination, I'm telling you, like, someone is very determined that this is it. That, you know, they make sure that they're like on their best behavior, or like they're very determined. So it's like determined in what sense? Like, to get what they want. You know what I mean? And Parvati's pregnant here, so just be careful. Like, with determination coming up next to someone who's pregnant, it could be like even in that way. Like, if I have to get what I want, that's the thing. Like, how fucking far are you willing to go to get something that you want, even if it's not right? You know what I mean? And that's something that I feel like we don't understand at times. Like, some things are not meant for us, and we are so determined. And even if we see like a 30 red flags, we'll go for it anyway. And I feel like that's what this person's doing. Like, they're going forward. Like, even if for whatever reason they want this to be a thing, it could be the karmic. Like, they really want this to be, you know, everything. So it's like, I'm determined. Even if I have to get pregnant, I'm gonna get pregnant. Like, that's how serious I feel like somebody is here. And that's, again, a red flag. So, Jesus Christ, like, it's a lot here. I'm a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. I was like, yeah, maybe there is a lot of love here for someone, but I honestly feel like there's not a lot of love on someone else's part. So it's kind of like, well, what if, like, I don't love this person as much as they love me, but maybe it's better to marry somebody who, like, loves me more than I love them. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of, like, thinking that's going on, and, like, what's best. And I just feel underneath that there's someone who's trying to manipulate, or, you know, change the way things are going in their advantage. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just not right. Like, I keep getting there's something not right, and I feel like that's how this person feels. Like, something's just not right here. Something's not adding up here. And it's good, because that means that somebody's subconscious is speaking to them. So please, like, keep allowing that information to come through. Don't go, like, drinking and numbing yourself, or doing something that's gonna cloud your judgment. You know what I mean? Like just imagine being drunk around this person who's very determined. You know what I'm saying? Like, not really a good idea. Not good at all. And then we have safety. You see, like, I feel like somebody's like so sure that this is not right. Like, did you see how this eel is like kind of seeking safety from the flower? I'm getting that, like, if you don't feel safe around this person, in a sense, like, you kind of know that they're up to something, or you know that they're determined to get what they want. It's just like freaking me out a little bit. Like, I don't like this at all. Like, I hate people trying to force me to do something I'm not ready to do, or force me to do something. Like, if I say no, it's no, and that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not I'm not someone that can be pressured into anything. Like, never. Like, that's something I would, thank God, I'm like very proud of. I'm not someone that can be pressured. So I feel like you're kind of closed up and you're trying to get away. But I think religion might even be an aspect here. Fatima comes out, the mother of imams, love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Religion might be like a very big thing here, where it's like, this person and me might be the same religion. That could be like a really big aspect here. I know, like, nowadays you guys might not think that religion is a big deal, but it is such a big deal in a lot of, people's cultures. Like, it's like very important that the two people be married to the same religion, or that's like a benefit in someone's eyes. Like, oh, we're the same culture, we're the same religion. That's like, maybe that's the only thing that this person has right now. Like, we're the same culture, we're the same religion. That cannot be the only thing, guys. Like, imagine, like, there's not really, I love this person and they're the same religion as me, so I'm gonna marry them. Like, if you really do love this person, I would go for it. But if, it's just because of religion and culture, then I would not. I mean, there's so many red flags in this read, but yeah, if one of them or two of them are yours, like, I wouldn't go through this. But yeah, anyway, I hope this helps somebody. I love you, Capricorn. Bye.